check, 1, 2.
Oh, welcome back to Jolly's Rants. I'm Jolly the Patriotic Puppet, and here's your rant. And today we've got more celebrity meltdowns. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, this one's good. Chock full of losers for sure, so make sure you stick around to the end. But first, slap that like button right there if you would please. And first time to the channel, maybe hit subscribe. Help a puppet out, because together we plan to make Muppets great again. All right, guys. Now, let's get into our very first celeb melty. Here we go. All right, first up to bat, we've got Jack Black. Yeah, that's right, Jack Black. You know, he's pretty relevant these days. He's been in a lot of movies. I think his biggest hit was, what was that Minecraft movie that came out last year, I think? And, of course, he's in the Jumanji movies, or Jumanji, however you want to call it. And, you know, he's around, and I kind of used to like this guy. I thought he was cool, but maybe not so much anymore. My God, another one down. Jesus. All right, let's go ahead and hear what this asshat's got to say. Roll the clip.
I feel like Donald Trump saw a Tenacious D concert, because it's like, that's our whole thing, is just like, we are the greatest band in the world. No one can touch us. We are the best. And he just saw us and said, I'm going to use that technique. I'm the greatest. And then he used it and became president. And now, when we go out and perform Tenacious D, I always have like a little twinge of guilt, because it's like this evil warlock stole our magic, but just took out all of the irony. It's like, no, I'm serious. I really am the greatest. And it worked, and now he's destroying the universe. And I feel like this is my fault.
You lose.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Oh, Jack Black, don't flatter yourself, you asshat. I'm pretty sure Trump doesn't give you two thoughts. He's got a lot more important things to take care of, namely, you know, running this country. So I'm pretty sure he didn't sit there and watch Tenacious D and come up with the idea. By the way, I guess you think this was funny? Oh, of course it's funny, because you're on one of them late night talk shows that's, you know, pure liberal, democratic, communist gobbledygook. And, yeah, that's all they spew on these late night programs. So it makes sense that you would come on here and talk shit just so you can get a few lulls and a few claps from the pandering seals that continue to listen to the rhetoric and believe it's gospel. You guys are absolutely pathetic. Jack Black is worth a lot of money, but he doesn't dress like it, nor does he live like it, but he does. He's got plenty of cash, and he's out here trying to push this narrative like he's some kind of holier-than-thou celebrity, and of course jumps on the bandwagon of, I hate Trump, and they're Trump this and Trump that. You know, basically the Democrats' plan to try and win the next round of elections. They don't have policy. They don't have ideas. They have nothing but hateful rhetoric about Trump. That's what they run on, literally. I hate Trump. Please vote for me. Oh, by the way, Jack Black endorses me. Bullshit, man. We are so sick of you celebrity punks sitting here trying to talk shit, thinking you're holier than thou, that you're so righteous while you live in your mansions on the hill with your gated community. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. We ain't buying your bullshit. The only universe getting destroyed around here is Holly Weird, and that's for sure. Oh, you sorry sack of shit. Time for you to tuck and roll. All right, next on the chop block, we've got ourselves Psycho Bob De Niro. Oh, yeah. This guy's been featured on the Celebrity Meltdowns a few times now. I think he is well known for hating Trump and Republicans and conservatives and anybody who disagrees with him, that's for sure. And the rumor going around, a lot of actors who have worked with this guy think he's just a pompous prick and can't keep his mouth shut about politics all the time, ranting and raving about how much he hates Trump, even on movie sets, when he's supposed to be doing his damn job. He's out there pushing his rhetoric. Oh, my God. But anyway, we're going to sit here and listen to this garbage because, well, if you thought Bob was crazy before, well, I think he's going to take it to the next level. Let's go ahead and hit that clip.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to return to the values that gave us our strength and humanity. If you want our leaders to be accountable, if you're devoted to the Constitution and the rule of law, if you want the United States of America to be worthy of your love, be ready to take this to the streets together, and we will take our country back. And is that I feel betrayed by my country.
You lose. Oh, Bobby, look at you trying to whip up a whirlwind of panic to get people to come out in the streets and fight for your country, right? Yeah, you bet. Are they going to bring their dildo nunchucks with their green hair and their fucking moo-moos? Huh? Do you think they could take a break from feeding their 15 cats and, stop drinking their box wine to come on out for a little one-on-one? Huh? Do you realize who these people are that you're trying to whip up for a little revolution? Most of them can't even whip up their own meal. They got to do DoorDash. Get the fuck out of here, Bob. You don't know what you're talking about, let alone trying to push panic onto the people. You are doing nothing, absolutely nothing, but spewing your bullshit. Let's see you get out in the streets. Let's see you start a whole revolution there, Bob. Nah, you just want to sit in your cozy little mansion on the hill, once again, with his gated community, because, no walls for the country, right? But walls for my house, because I can't have anybody coming in here and bothering me. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm doing weird shit behind closed doors. I can only imagine. All these celebrities, they like to do some of the most disgusting shit, especially these Satan-worshipping weirdos like Bob here. But long story short, stop it. You are so moronic and so idiotic that you're literally trying to create civil war where there doesn't need to be one. Okay? Once again, these dumbass celebrities think they can control your mind, think they can push you to do their bidding. Yet we are the ones with a dictator, right? Yeah, you bet. All right. Okay, pal. Anyway, Bob here needs to go back to his loony bin and maybe sit in a padded room for a while someone feeds him with a slingshot, because this guy has absolutely lost his fucking mind. What a crazy old coot. Tuck and roll, Bob. All right, next on the block, we've got ourselves Kristen Stewart. Yeah, well, we haven't heard that name in a while, have we? She was famous for the Twilight movies, which, God, I never watched that crap. I don't do sparkling vampires. No thanks. But that's what she's famous for. And then I think she did a movie or two after that, and people realized how batshit crazy this bitch is, and her career basically tanked. She ain't made a movie worth of shit in like 15 years, but long story short, she's still out here in Hollywood trying to push rhetoric. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Immigrants. I can't stand the idea that the dismantling of the culture that did have a hand in like making me who I am, which is so meaningless in the face of people's lives being like completely unearthed, uprooted, destroyed. Like just this is like not who we are. So like where I'm from, I don't identify with that right now. And so like I definitely am dying every day thinking, so do we make movies about this? Do we throw all of our money at it? Do we stop buying burgers in the daytime? What do we do about this? Like I can't fathom that it's happening until it doesn't happen. It's like Los Angeles doesn't exist without all of us.
You lose.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Okay, well, you can smell the crazy oozing out of this bitch, huh? Wow. Oh my God, when did she hire up a bunch of muskrats to give her a haircut? Oh wow, nice chop job there. Oh man, I guess that's fashionable. Look as weird as possible, but either way, I think what the question that she was asked was, what can you not live in LA without? And of course her answer was immigrants, because we've got to make everything political, right? And you're all about the immigrants. Yes, you are. In fact, you got a nice little house up on the hill, a multi-million-dollar mansion. Why don't we let some of them immigrants live with you? Yeah. Why don't you set the example, bitch? Huh? Why don't you go ahead and make the premise? Yeah. Lead by example. That's what I say. All these celebtards, they are so worried about fucking illegal immigrants, yet they don't want them to move into their house up on the hill with the gated community, of course. Your personal chef couldn't handle the load of feeding all those immigrants in your house? Is that why? Oh, fuck off, Kristen. Your relevancy is gone. Nobody cares what you have to say. We all know you're batshit crazy, pampered, and basically a piece of shit. So either way, go sprinkle and twinkle your fucking vampire weirdo-ness somewhere else, because we ain't having it, bitch. Tuck and roll. All right, let's check in with old Britney Spears and see how she's doing. Looks like she might be having a little nip slip going on there. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll the clip. Okay. Wow. All right. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She seems fine. Yep. Definitely okay. Definitely okay. Yeah. No problem. All right.
A few moments later.
Oh, it's still going. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy.
No, the pussy is spoiled. Send it back.
All right. Britney seems perfectly okay. Yeah, you bet. Yeah, no problem at all. In fact, there couldn't possibly be any, I don't know, mental trauma from being a Disney kid, growing up in Hollyweird. Probably got touched a few times when she didn't want to be by certain executives. I mean, I can only imagine the trauma this woman has been through up to this point. But I'm pretty sure this is just her pushing back against her father, who used to control her estate. I believe she recently won the rights back to all her stuff. And I think she's just posting this stuff in spite of him. But I could be wrong. I don't know. But somebody needs to check in on Britney and maybe see about getting her some help, because these videos are becoming repetitive and more disturbing as time goes on. Wow. But, well, thanks for the show. Moving on. Tuck and roll. All right. Next on the chopping block, we've got Morgan Freeman. Yeah, Morgan Freeman, who's well known for lots of movies, especially back in the day. Shawshank Redemption, one of my favorite movies of all time. She was also in Robin Hood with old Kevin Costner, and many movies after that. Plus, he's done a lot of voice work for a lot of different series and stuff. Well-known voice, very well-known voice, and just a well-known actor. And a lot of respect for this guy. I've never been disappointed with anything this man has done from what I've seen. But that might change today. Oh, boy. Because here he is on MSDNC putting his 2 cents in on the old president. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Well, we have somebody sitting in the White House who's leading us down a shithole. I can't personally understand how a convicted felon, convicted, 34 felonious, is that word? Counts of wrongdoing, gets to be president. How do you do that? I mean, you say, well, he was camped, I don't care. That ruling went down before he stepped into the Oval Office. So it just doesn't make sense to me.
You lose.
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away?
Oh, Morgan, what a disappointment, man. Damn it. It's sad. It's sad, folks, when you admire these talented folks and the great art that they have produced over the years, and then they say some stupid shit like this. My God, Morgan, have you not done your research at all? Do you not know how to Google? I mean, I know you're a little long in the tooth. Maybe that's before your time, but it's pretty simple, okay? Just look up the facts and realize that the man was persecuted. It was nothing but a bunch of bullshit. Joe Biden and his regime did everything they could to put Trump in jail so he could not run for president, and they failed. The one thing that slipped through was that bullshit 34 count of bullshit, blah, 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 which did nothing but made Trump a martyr. Yeah, he got his mug shot, and it was all over the internet. And I tell you what, people came out in droves. Because of your own government is trying to put you behind bars to keep you from being in any kind of political sphere. Your own government is trying to take you down to keep you from being voted for by the American people. That seems like some dictator type, Hitler type communistic shit that you all claim that he is. Yet you don't see it? No. You just continue to run with the same old bullshit. Well, he was convicted by a corrupt judge. An Obama plant, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure the judge that brought down that ruling was well paid behind the scenes by Biden and Obama. And yeah, that's why they did it. That's why they persecuted him. They didn't want him to run. How can you not see that? Wake the fuck up! That's why all these fucking weirdos are scurrying around like cockroaches. Because they don't know what to do with themselves. All they can do is, vote for me because I hate Trump. That's the whole Democrats' plan. The same plan they had last time. And the election before that. Because they don't have policies. They don't have ideas. They just want power. And why do they want power? So they can line their own pockets by doing insider stock trading and more corrupt bullshit. Like what happened in Minnesota, like what happened with Nancy Pelosi. How do you not see this shit? And I don't care if the Republicans are doing the same thing. They need to be rooted out as well. Looking at you, rhinos. Long story short, Morgan here has obviously been duped by his Hollywood brethren. And, well, here he is making a complete asshat out of himself on live TV. Congratulations, Morgan. You too are now a dumbass and part of the Hollyweird cult elite. Sick shit, man. Sucks losing the good ones. But what are you going to do? Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the chop-in block, we've got Susan Sarandon. Yeah, Susan. I think she's at least been an Oscar winner or nominee. I mean, she's been around a long time. Been in a lot of movies. First one that comes to mind is Thelma and Louise, one of her more famous movies. But she's been in it for a long time. I think she's done some stuff recently. Probably movies for Lifetime, but whatever. Long story short, here she is complaining about her illustrious career and how she's getting the shaft, probably because of, conservatives and, Republicans and stuff, because it's always our fault, right? Let's roll the clip.
The very first November, I was fired by my agency, specifically for marching and speaking out about Gaza, for asking for a ceasefire. And it became impossible for me to even be on television. I don't know lately if it's changed, but, and I couldn't do any major film, anything connected with, Hollywood. I found agents ultimately in England and in Italy, and I have worked there. I just did a film in Italy, and I did a play at the Old Vic for a number of months. But I know that, this Italian director that just hired me, he was told not to hire me. So that's still recently. He didn't listen, but they had that conversation. So, so that's the main reason I haven't been working as much.
You lose. Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Oh no, poor Susan. No getting work? Oh, you poor thing. My God, how could this be? Okay, so her reasoning for not getting work is because she decided to go out and protest pro Gaza or whatever, free Palestine and all that bullshit. Don't care. But long story short here, that's her twist. Yeah, that's the way she's going to put this narrative out there, is she's been canceled because conservatives run Hollywood, right? Nice try, Susan. You can't pull the Uno reverse card on us. We don't buy that bullshit. Here's probably a more logical explanation for why you don't get much work. And this is going to hurt a little bit, so brace yourself, Susan. You're old. Hollywood likes its youngins. Real young. Just ask Epstein. Anyway, they really like their youngins. And Weinstein. A lot of Steins. Interesting, huh? Anyway, so the reason why she's being canceled is the same old Hollywood trope that's been going on for generations. Yeah. And, I can't feel sorry for you because you made your money, you made your presence, you are an established actress who's got accolades. And there's just, no reason to cry about it. Hopefully you made enough money, which I'm sure you did. I'm sure you got a nice mansion on the hill and a gated community. But yeah, you're going to come out here and cry and try to make yourself out to be some kind of victim over a protest? Bullshit. Do you know how many celebrities and musicians I have seen being pro-protest towards anything Americana, they're still relevant. They're still out here. Yeah. Great example is my last celebrity meltdown I did with Billie Eilish, who said some of the stupidest shit you ever heard. Yet, she's still doing concerts. Sold out. No, unfortunately, ageism is the culprit here, Susan. You have just hit the wall and beyond. And unfortunately, men don't find you attractive anymore, which makes it tough for directors to want to put you in front of the camera unless you're playing a grandma role, an older lady role. But keep your hopes up. Maybe someday they'll cast Steel Magnolias 2. You'll fit right in for that movie. Because you are absolutely irrelevant, Susan. And nobody cares about your cries and your whines and your pisses and your moans when you literally have big old rocks of diamonds hanging off your fingers as we see this video. Bullshit. Wah, wah, wah. Tuck and roll, bitch. All right, next on the chopping block, we've got Shia LaBeouf. Whatever. Known for his movies, Transformers. I think he was in another movie called Fury. It was about the Korean War and the tank division there. Good actor. He's a good actor. I ain't going to take that away from the guy. But he's a little batshit crazy. That's for sure. And recently, he was at Mardi Gras and got busted and had to go to jail for, I guess, starting fights and public intoxication. And, he did a little interview here, and he's going to explain why. And, oh boy, this might blow your minds a bit, folks. Oh, man, is he actually leaking the truth? Or is this all a conspiracy? I don't know. Let's roll the clip.
I think set off that anger. I mean, boy, I haven't experienced it for a while, but I'll be honest with you, big gay people are scary to me.
What do you mean?
When I'm like standing by myself and 3 gay dudes are next to me touching my leg, I get scared. I'm sorry. If that's homophobic, then I'm that.
Yeah. Does that happen a lot?
No, it just happened one time.
Recently?
Well, that's why I got arrested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were sort of being groped and surrounded.
I'm not gonna say that because my lawyer said, "Oh fuck, dude."
It's okay. We can back up.
I am wrong for touching anyone ever, and that's the end of my statement on this whole shit.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Moving back to like what kind of things would set off that Napoleon complex?
Being challenged, my masculinity being challenged, somebody touch my girl, or touch my kid, or, I'm good with gay. Be gay over there, though. Don't be gay in my lap.
Emotional damage.
Whoa. Okay, hang on. I did a little research here on what happened with his arrest, and I guess he was caught screaming out homophobic slurs as he assaulted some gay man. But this checks out, actually. He was probably groped, probably touched where he didn't want to be touched. But, unfortunately, in big situations like that with a lot of people in big crowded areas, in tight spaces, shit happens, man. People get touched. And sometimes, molested almost. This is unfortunate. And I do feel bad for him because, I don't want a gay man touching me either. I get it, man. I do. But here's the real problem here. And I think he just exposed something that is real hush hush and Hollyweird. And that is what I like to call the gay mafia. Yes. There is an elite group of people that identify with the old LGBTQ 57300 community, and they run the show. In fact, if you say any kind of homophobic slur, chances are you're getting canceled, and maybe worse. But I've been hearing about this for a long time, and it's kind of funny his reaction after he says this, where he kind of like puts his head in his lap like, oh no, I fucked up, right? And it's true. He won't get any Hollywood roles. He will not be back in the limelight because of this. He will be canceled. Yes. If you do not bow down and kowtow to the gay mafia that runs Hollyweird, well, your career is pretty much over. And I'm pretty sure there's some extra things you might need to do behind the scenes in order to get a role, possibly bending over and spreading them cheeks and taking it. But either way, doesn't matter. I don't want to talk about that. Nope. Let's keep that on the hush. Right, Shia? Oh, wow. Well, this checks out. Yep, I can see why this guy has completely lost his fucking mind. And I got a feeling this ain't the first time that he's been touched. Oh, boy. Crazy shit, guys. Let's move on. Tuck and roll. All right, next on the chopping block, it's award season, folks. Oh, yes, it is. Hollyweird that goes around and rubs each other's shoulders, telling each other what a great job you did, and then lets them get up on stage and spew their rhetoric, which is always pro-democratic policy. But this award show in particular is the NAACP, which stands for National Afro-American Bullshit, blah, blah, blah. All right, I got to be a little careful on how I say this, but this is a all-black person award show. Yet we don't have an all-white award show. We don't have an all-Asian award. We don't have an all-Mexican. It's just an all-black. I'm just going to let that linger for a minute. You guys do with that information what you will. But either way, Sterling K. Blah Blah here won Best Actor for Shit City fucking Paradise movie. Who cares? But he's going to get up here on stage and spew his bullshit. Let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Thank you to the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. I spend a lot of time in predominantly white spaces, so it's always a joy to be in a room with us. We are living under an administration that has an attack on diversity, equity, inclusion, justice, that's trying to erase critical race theory. But like Sam said, they can't erase us because there is no country without us.
You lose.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh my God. Why does it always go back to race, folks? Yeah. No, the reason why you're successful is because of the country you live in. Yes, where there is freedom of speech. But no, of course you want to make this all about race. It's funny. These guys are literally sitting up here collecting awards in their multi-$1,000 suits, probably pulled up in a limo. And here he is crying about how oppressed he is. Yeah. As he goes home to his mansion after a big party with all his celebrity buddies, as they sit there and try to spew bullshit about racism in their lives when there is none. There's none. You haven't felt oppression ever. Neither has your father, and I'm willing to bank either your grandfather has either. Fucking bullshit. So tired of these sorry-ass award shows. Tuck and roll, bitch. And speaking of award shows, let's go over to the GLAAD award shows. Good God, how many fucking different award shows are there? I can't keep track anymore. These pompous pricks, they just want to sit here and constantly give each other awards and pats on the back about how fucking great they are when it's all just a bunch of bullshit. But here's old Jennifer Welch with her rhetoric for the night. Let's hear what she's got to say after her big win for God knows what. Who cares? Because I've never watched anything this bitch has been in. But either way, let's roll that clip.
And I want to say something with my full chest. Never obey in advance. Fuck ICE. Fuck Donald Trump. Free Palestine. And save trans kids.
You lose.
We have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke.
You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Says it with her whole chest, which she doesn't even have a chest. Oh, my God. All right, so let me get this straight. You got your script there, huh? Yeah, just like a true actor. I'm sure your agent made sure to have you say that shit. Oh, make sure to say fuck ICE. That way you could get extra points and probably get another role in another shitty-ass movie nobody will watch. Oh, my God. These people are so predictable at this point. Yeah, they literally are lemmings, robots. They get wheeled out to spew Democrat talking points over and over and over again. Fuck you, bitch. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Sitting here claiming that you're righteous than everybody else because you said fuck ICE. Wow, you're so cool. It's time for you and these award shows to literally tuck and roll. All right, last on the list, we've got the legend himself, Too Short. That's right, a well-known rapper, been around for decades. That's right, he's been putting it out since the 80s, and he's one of my personal favorites. Grew up listening to his music, very funky stuff back in the 90s. He's put a few hits out since then, and always kind of stayed in the realm and in the spotlight. Most recently, he teamed up with Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, and E40 to make the band called Mount Westmore, which put out some pretty good music as well. But either way, this guy's a self-made millionaire and has done very well for himself. And God, I hope he's not going to say something stupid here, folks. No, please. Not one of my favorite rappers of all time. Shit. All right, let's play the clip.
What do you think about, the rappers going Republican? You got Nelly, you got Nicki Minaj, repping MAGA lately.
I don't know, man. We live in America, man. We need to just cut it out, man. I remember when nobody wanted to know your opinion on politics. That's right. You vote, you believe what you believe in, you don't talk it all day and night, post it all day and night. So I think that's part of our problem, is we keep wanting people to know our opinion when you should just stand up for what you're standing for and stop trying to put your opinions on everybody else, man. It's a problem.
Yeah.
Problem.
This some repugnant shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Well, there's a concept. Keep your mouth shut. Don't talk about it. Just vote. I mean, obviously, you got to stand on some kind of principle here and there. I get it, but what a fucking crazy idea. Holy shit. And to this day, I have no idea who Too Short votes for. Nope. Have no idea. I've actually met the man. Hung out with him backstage at a concert. Still have no idea. No clue. And I may never know who he sides with, and that's a good thing, because I can still enjoy his music and not have to worry about some stupid shit he said the other night on X or Facebook or whatever, right? What a concept. Can you spread this message to the rest of the retards out there? These celebrity dipshits? My God. It's funny. An OG sometimes got to step up and put the facts and the slap down on the rest of you morons out there. And Too Short, you said it perfectly, my friend. Very smart man right here. And that's why I still support this guy to this day, no matter what side of the political spectrum you might be on, because of comments like this. That's an intelligent and a smart comment for someone who is known to be famous. Yeah. There was Michael Jordan back in the day, he was asked about his politics, and they were like, "Why don't you side with Democrats and say stuff for Democrats and blah 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 blah?" And Michael Jordan looked at the guy and he's just like, "Well, Republicans buy shoes too." Mm-hmm. And that's the opinion you should probably have when you're in the limelight like this and you want to get as many fans as possible to buy your product, whether it's your records, your shoes, your movies, whatever, right? When you're trying to get the most out of life, this is probably the correct way to go. Shut the fuck up about your politics and probably your religion as well. That used to be the code of the land back in the day, but nowadays everybody and their dog has got to come out and spew their feelings on social media. What a time we live in, folks. But not too short. He's from the old school. Right on, Short. We'll keep listening and bumping your music on this channel for our booty breaks, which I know you would appreciate. You can catch those on the live shows, by the way. Tune in every Friday and Saturday night. But let's go ahead and move on from this. Thank you, Short. And, well, tuck and roll, my friend. Well, that's going to do it for this round of Celebrity Meltdowns. I appreciate all you guys tuning in and staying here right to the very end. Much love. Really appreciate it. Make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already. And, of course, hit that subscribe or make sure you're still subscribed. And maybe follow me over on Rumble. Yeah, Snowdub at Rumble because, well, YouTube hates a puppet and is suppressing this channel like a mother. My views are down and well, basically my videos aren't even getting out to a third of my subscribers now. And I'm pretty sure that's on purpose because I'm a patriotic puppet and I say stuff that YouTube doesn't agree with. Yep. But either way, leave me a comment below. Much love. I'll catch you on the next one. And in the meantime, and in between time, tuck and roll.
Make Muppets great again. America, fuck yeah! Come out again to save the motherfucking day, yeah!
I'll catch you on the flip side.